Hey everyone, it's Pep here. Welcome back. Today I'm going to do a video just as a follow-up. Last year I did a couple of videos and the theme of those videos was my longest lasting designer fragrances, and I did a separate video for my longest lasting niche fragrances. And I thought it was time for a bit of an update, but what I'm going to do in this video is talk about another 5 really great performing fragrances that I've added to my collection since those videos, and just talk a little bit about them. But take for granted that these fragrances, in terms of longevity on my skin and how long I can smell them for, they all easily pass 10 hours on my skin, and some of them project heaps as well, but some of them don't project. So I'm talking strictly about being able to smell them on my skin for most of it, well, for a day basically, and that's my criteria for these 5 fragrances. So there's a couple of designer fragrances here and a few niche fragrances. Before we move on to the video though, I just want to get this out of the way and get this off my chest right now. If any of these fragrances do not last on your skin, as long as they do last on my skin, that's okay. You're right and I'm right. We should celebrate the fact that everybody's skin is unique, everybody's nose receptors are unique. So there is no point, if I like a fragrance or dislike a fragrance and it's different to your point of view, for your butt to hurt about it. Celebrate the fact everyone's different. Celebrate the fact everyone's got their own unique taste. If I do not like a fragrance that you like, do not let your butt get hurt about it. Let it go. I don't care if you don't like a fragrance that I like. I really don't. I'll enjoy it for myself, or anyone else will enjoy it because they like it. And you will probably have fragrances that I don't like and you can enjoy those. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. There's no point wasting energy commenting or talking about how people don't know what they're talking about because they don't agree with your taste. Let it go. And that's all I'm going to say about it. So let's move on. Alright, so the first fragrance I'm going to talk about is one I have done a review on. So if I've done a review on any of these fragrances, I will leave a link in the description field. Like I said, all of these fragrances on my skin last at least 10 hours. I can still smell them after the, if I put them on first thing in the morning, I can smell them at the end of the day, and some of them even longer. But like I said, not all of these are big projectors. A couple are, but not all of them. So the first one I'm going to talk about is from January Scent Project. I've done a review on this one. It's Selperniku by January Scent Project. It is quite a unique fragrance, as you'll know from watching my review. It's such a bright citrusy opening. There are butter notes in here. It's almost gourmand without being gourmand. It's just such a unique fragrance that can be worn pretty much all year round. But the best thing is that this develops as it stays on your skin, and boy does it stay on your skin in the best way possible. Like this is such an interesting fragrance to wear, and it lasts. It just lasts. So if you haven't tried any of the January Scent Project fragrances, get some samples from January Scent Project. Get Selperniku. I love this fragrance. It's one of the most unique fragrances in my collection. If you want more detail, look at watch the review. But this is a great performer on my skin. So the next one I'm going to talk about, I have a quite a largish decant of this. It's a 30ml decant. This is from Christian Dior, and this is Eau Sauvage Parfum. Now the decant I have is the 2012 version. It's a modern classic. Bergamot, vetiver, myrrh. The myrrh is fantastic in this. It's such a classy gentleman fragrance, and it is on me quite beastly, like, and it's just, oh, every time I spray this on, it's just magic spraying this onto the skin. And the best thing about it is it lasts and lasts and lasts, and it projects really well for the first couple of hours. Now, the 2012 version, well, this has been reformulated, and in 2017 a new version came out. It's got some slightly different notes according to Christian Dior. Now, I have sniffed that version, and there are differences that you can tell apart, but I haven't tested it properly, but from all reports, that is a fantastic reformulation of the 2012 version. It probably makes it a little bit more versatile, and again, from all reports, it is as beastly as the 2012 version. So that's Christian Dior's Eau Sauvage Parfum. The next one I have a small sample of, and this will eventually turn into a bottle. It's from Francis Kurkdjian, MFK. This is Oud Satin Mood. I have done a review on this as well, so there's a link in the description. Oud Satin Mood's beautiful to me, mainly rose vanilla oud, obviously. I think there's benzoin in the base, but the thing with this is that it's a great scent because it's a great smell, and on me, the great smell lasts for a whole day. And you don't even need to overspray this as well. So it just ticks all the boxes for me for a gorgeous winter rose-based scent, still very masculine, I think. That's Oud Satin Mood. So the fourth fragrance out of the 5 I've chosen today is from Costume National. This is Homme, in that clear bottles, Costume National Homme. Very woody, spicy fragrance. I get a lot of cinnamon in this, but it has great staying power. I don't find that it projects a lot, but it just stays. To me, this fragrance is lovely. It is quite linear, so I don't wear it that often because it's not one that I reach for too often. I do enjoy it when I wear it, but again, this is very suited to colder weather, and it sticks to the skin for, you know, well over 10 hours as well. But again, not a huge projector, this one, which is good though. I think it leaves a really nice scent bubble around you. Okay, so I've saved this one till last because this is only a recent discovery for me. Someone on Facebook was really kind enough to send me a decant of this, and I'll just tell you my experience of. I got this in the mail, and I did one spray on the back of my hand. Now that's all I sprayed. Now there were 2 other people in the house when I sprayed it, and they could smell this from the next room I was in. The doors were open, but this thing just filled the room, and luckily it smells fantastic. This is Calamat Black by Arabian Oud, and I tell you what, it's going to take me ages to get through this probably 5ml decant that I have here. Eventually, when I'm done with this, I'll get a bottle because I don't think it's that expensive. It's pretty reasonably priced, and the best thing is it smells fantastic. And really, maximum 2 sprays I would wear of this under the shirt, because this thing on me is just beast mode. Calamat Black. So there's 5 fragrances that I know work really well on my skin. Please do not blind buy based on this video. If you can sample any of these, sample them, see how they go on your skin, and maybe you'll have the same success that I did, or maybe not, but at least you haven't bought a bottle. Bye bye.